So that leads me to another point, right? Because I've worked in organizations in which I've always really deeply respected and worked closely with IT. I really could never understand the perceptual chasm between what I did and what IT did, because everything I did was enabled by them. And I found them not to be the organization of no, but the organization of yes. That said, do business users really understand the issues around governance, security, compliance, privacy, data security that occupy the minds of IT people? Is it fair to say that there's still a deep lack of understanding? Eric?
I believe so. I do a lot of work in the real estate space, and it's a very heavily regulated industry. And I think that it's obvious to me that the business users who have a deep understanding of those regulatory requirements are much more successful in our enterprise. The ones that don't understand it, or they think of it as an obstacle to be overcome, or they really don't internalize it, have great difficulty, and they create a great deal of friction for themselves and the rest of the organization. And so I think that part of this closing the chasm and reaching through the divide and being able to make things work for businesses today really requires that business users have a deeper understanding of the IT systems and functions that support them. And conversely, it also requires that people who may have come up through the IT ranks continue to develop a more acute understanding of what causes the business to be successful.
Yeah.
And so this means that people in these different roles are going to have to get outside of their comfort zone and really reach across the aisle, so to speak, in order to be able to speak one another's language.
Yeah.
They can't simply just sweep it under the rug and say, that's somebody else's problem, that's not my problem. It's no longer the case.